What's going on YouTube family, it's your boy Donny here. So as you can see, what I got behind me is what I'm going to show you guys, like literally the entire setup, my whole workflow and process, and basically how I will start doing most of my editing, how my stream setup is all set up and all the accessories that are included. And this whole video is basically built for the intention of potentially inspiring you guys to build in the near future your own dream setup. This setup behind me took me about 5 years, and I had a very shitty setup, which was actually downstairs in this house right now. And it eventually started evolving through time as my job got better, my income got better, my stream, grew a little bit as well in the process as well. My social media presence as well grew. So all this behind me is an accumulation and work and hustle of 5 years. I certainly did not, this certainly did not happen within like even a year. So I'm hoping you guys are getting inspired, and I'm hoping you find like something useful within the video, like maybe an accessory you didn't know, or maybe you didn't know about, I don't know, certain Gato products that you can possibly use in your own setup as well, or anything. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get started right now. Catch you in a bit. Alright peeps, so the plan is that I'm going to start basically with the things that are not so important. So right here, just my boxes and stuff. Work my way around into the streaming PC. Work my way to the monitors and everything else that follows on from there. And yeah, the whole setup is basically right here, and I'm going to add all the details you need. So just starting out with these are my moleskin. These are my moleskin diaries and notes. So here, I think this one is where I do my sketching. So I'm beginning to get in touch with my graphic design, web design roots that I used to do when I was 18 years old. And so yeah, I'm getting into like logo design and layouts and stuff, which I find really interesting. So this is my little pencil. Here is my notepad, not my diary, it's my notepad. So I'll plan out my day with that. I write on the notes for this kind of video. And yeah, it's just my daily stuff that I plan on doing. I write it all in there, just because I'm not the most organized of people, so this helps me to be just a little bit better at what I do. Alright, so the first big rig right here is the streaming rig, custom built by Setpup PCs. Shout out to them, they were phenomenal. The website is actually really freaking easy to just build your own your own gaming rig or your own PC rig. So PC rig, streaming rig. So what you find in here is a CPU Intel Core i7-9700 processor. I think it's an 8-core, I think, with a GPU Nvidia GeForce RTX 260 Super, with a 16GB of DDR4 RAM and a 250GB storage of SSD. I think it's a Seagate, and I think a 2TB standard hard drive built inside there. Okay, so below it is my HP Omen gaming rig. I bought this PC, like I said in the beginning, probably about 2-3 years ago, and so it is due for an upgrade at some point. And yes, I have been bashed already that the PC up there is 10 times better than the PC down here, so it should be the opposite jobs, and I get that, and I probably will do that. But in the meantime, let's just keep it the same for now, and I'll let everyone know when that change happens. But yeah, so the components for this one is an Intel Core i7-7700 with I think again it's an 8-core with a GeForce GTX 1070 graphics card, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, 250GB Samsung SSD storage, and a 1TB just standard hard drive inside there as well. Alright peeps, so what you see in front of you is my Go XLR mixer. I think this is the normal one, because I know there's a mini version to this one. So this connects to my mic, which you can see it dangle right here. But it also is in charge of literally all my audio within my streams as well. So I can control my mic on the Discord through here. So little thing that Alec told me, shout out to my boy Alec for teaching me how to use this thing, is I can mute my own voice in the Discord, but my stream can still hear me. Or I can hold push this and it literally mutes me from all inputs, all Discord streams and everything as well. So it's a pretty useful device. I can control my music, my Spotify music through here. My Discord volume from here, so that's what I hear, so the chat, and that's also, I think that also controls the audio that what my stream can hear as well. So if someone says, I think oh, we can't hear the chat, then I can just raise the volume up and down. And this one here, which is systems, is basically volumes of the alerts and for the actual gameplay itself. So again, if people say on my stream we can't really hear the gameplay or it's too low, I can literally rise it up and down. Another great thing about this device as well is the FX as well. So I can make my voice echoey, or a chipmunk kind of voice, or like anything that I can like mix and match and everything, and create like a funny voice during stream or in my Discord as well. So as for a streaming mixer, I highly recommend this. This is so diverse, you can have a lot of fun with this. And how this connects is like mainly all the main inputs are connected to my stream, so that way my streaming PC has control of all the volume and audio inputs. There's only one cable, which is the the input to output, which connects all the way down to my the gaming PC, which basically captures all the audio from the gameplay, sends it to the mixer, and then that mixer then sends it to my stream. And yeah, once again, shout out to my boy Alec, because I was definitely underutilizing this thing in the very beginning, and I think I am using, well, I'm putting this to good use now. So shout out to my boy Alec. All right, so right next to it is the Stream Deck, and as you can see there, it is currently still being customized at the moment. So the Stream Deck works as like a bottom platform that controls a lot of the features in your stream. So like you can turn on my light. This is what I'm currently using right now at the moment, is to literally turn on my studio light from Elgato right here, which is a pretty neat thing that you can use, to be honest. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's switch that off. But there's many other things you can do. You can actually control your transitions through this as well. You can notify chat with like notifications, such as like I think what I used to have in my old one, or in my when this was connected to my gaming rig, was I used to like announce like raffles are about to open. So I just press a button and that lets all my chat know that a raffle's been opened. So they have to, like, I don't know, exclamation mark raffle or something, so they can enter. Little things like that, little shortcuts. Basically, that's what I should have said. Shortcuts that you can actually have here instead of manually inputting it all on through your Twitch or I think Streamlabs OBS. So good shortcuts, and that helps make your stream kind of like seamless and smooth without any pauses or anything. So another device that I recommend as well, there's also a mini version and there's a massive XL version to this as well. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good size for me. I mean, if you've got a lot of features in your stream, then maybe go for the XL. If you're an affiliate streamer that's just getting started, maybe just get the little one, maybe. Up to you. But again, very, very useful device. Good for premium viewer experience on your streams. Alright, and what I have next to the Stream Deck is my, oh my god, how do I say this name? Arctis Pro headset, which are these. Really cool headset from SteelSeries, and as you can see, they got like a luminous light going around the edges of the headset. It's a pretty cool headset. The sound quality is amazing. It also comes with a game DAC as well, so I'm able to switch from input to input and like hear more of my chat, or hear less of my chat, hear more of my gameplay, or I can switch from optic or the jack or the USB volume as well. So Very diverse as well. You can connect this to both, I think, PC as well as PlayStation and Xbox. I might be wrong on, I know I can connect it to my PlayStation, I know that for a fact. I'm not sure about Xbox, I'm pretty sure you can, but right now it's connected just to my PC. Alright, and what I have here, this is my streaming mouse. So as you can see here, this is what controls my streaming monitors right here. So my streaming setup actually has 2 monitors. My game only has 1. And this is the Logitech G703. Yeah, G703. And it's a wireless mouse. Again, just trying to minimize the amount of cables that I have in my setup. And this mouse right here is silky smooth. And I love the feel. I love the way it fits around my hand as well. It's a perfect fit. I love this mouse. Alright, and now we get to the keyboard. So this is the Logitech Gaming Ultra Portable Keyboard. So it's a mechanical keyboard. So it's again a gamer style keyboard. RGB lighting again. You know, can't get enough of these lights, to be honest. I love the travel time on this. I love the tactile feel. Like, it's really, really nice. I love this keyboard. It's actually maybe slightly better than this in regards to feel. The one that this has on it that this one doesn't is just a little bit smaller. This is a little bit wider, so it takes up a bit more space. But overall, I really love this keyboard. I've really been enjoying my experience with this. It fits in my setup nicely as well. Doesn't get in the way of too much. And yeah, just once again, Logitech killed it with this one. I really love this keyboard. Highly recommend it as well. Nice little fit. Next to it is my SteelSeries. I think it's the R. Wait, hang on. Let me just a second. Yeah, it's the Rival 310. Once again, I've had this mouse for like I think maybe a couple of years now, and it's a good gaming mouse. Like when I was trying to learn M&K, it felt really nice. Maybe it's a little too heavy-ish, but I know you can get lighter versions to this or a wireless version to this, which I probably might get. But overall though, like all the buttons, the clickiness, the responsiveness and of this mouse is actually really, really nice. I've been enjoying this mouse a lot. Alright, now I'm ready for all the haters now. So this is my Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. This is my main controller now, to be honest, and it is an absolute monster. I love this thing. It's so customizable. It's got 4 back buttons. There is just so much you can do. Like, there's other reviews out there that will go much more in depth than obviously me right now. But I've been using this thing now for like probably, I don't know, 3 months, maybe a bit longer. On PC, and my god, I love this controller. I have not tried the Astros, but the way I see it is, you know, if it's not broken, why fix it? I've been enjoying my gameplay experience with this thing. It's so customizable. You can take these things off, change the height, you can change the buttons, you can change obviously the mapping of the buttons as well through a software. But there's so much more. You can change the sensitivity of these trigger buttons. Yeah, there's just a lot you can do with this thing, and it's crazy. Again, I'll probably recommend going to another tech reviewer that will probably go much more in depth into what you can do with this controller. But this thing's crazy. This is borderline like almost cheating. Like, it's really, really, really good, and I highly recommend this controller. It's so freaking good. Shout out to Jack if he sees this video for the discount. Alright, so peeps, this is my SteelSeries keyboard. Unfortunately, SteelSeries discontinued this device, so I could not look up the actual model type, unfortunately. I went through all my emails and everything, and I literally could not find any trace of what this keyboard that I ordered is. However, SteelSeries right here, the Apex, I think my one is an Apex as well, but this is most likely the upgraded version to my keyboard, the 7TKL. It's basically a a smaller version of the tournament editions or the big ones. And this is the one that I most likely purchased because I remember paying a good price. All right, so the mic is the Shure SM7B Dynamic Studio mic. Yes, I was reading it off my notes because these names are ridiculously, like, they sound like NASA equations basically. But this has been my studio mic, my main studio mic for the past maybe 6 months, because I've only recently upgraded it to this. I used to have the Blue Yeti, the USB mic. This is the this is a dynamic mic, so it's through the 3-pin input, so it's like the more professional. I don't know, I've heard the quality is a lot better. I believe it is. But yeah, this is my main mic, as you can see here. Testing. You can see that thing going up and down. All right. And I've never looked back. I love this piece of kit. I don't know, like I hear a difference. My streams, my viewers, sorry, they say they hear a difference from switching from the Blue Yeti to this. So but yeah, this connects to my Go XLR down there. And again, like every volume and everything is all controlled by there. And also if I load up the software real quick here, I can control the compression, the gate amount, all this. I can really like make this mic just sound even better than what it already sounds on stream through the Go XLR customization software, which is really good. So I suggest, like, if you go for the XLR and get a dynamic studio mic, I suggest definitely look up some videos on how to like balance everything out so you sound super good. And how could I forget the monitors? So these are Alienware monitors. Let me just, all right, so 24.5 inch Alienware monitors, full HD, 1920 by 1080, 240 hertz monitors, and those are 3 right here. One monitor dedicated to just gaming, and that's connected only to my gaming PC. These other 2 are connected to my my streaming PC. All right, so up there is my Panasonic DMC GMX 80K EBK camera, which has a 7x40mm lens from Panasonic as well. So both the lens and the camera are both Panasonic. And this is what everyone sees on stream. I don't know if you can see me, but there we are. And that is mounted to a multi-mount arm by Elgato, which is then also connected to a multi-arm, I think. Flex arm, that's what that's called. Flex arm, which allows me to angle out the camera to be placed like right in the middle. So that way you guys can basically see my, almost my entire room. Well, pretty much my entire room. So, and right next to that is obviously the key light from the key light from Elgato. All right, so what you see in front of me here is my Razer Stealth 13-inch laptop. It has a quad-core i7 processor, a 1065 G7, and GPU is an Nvidia GeForce GTX 1650 with max SKU 4GB DDR5, 16GB of DDR3 RAM, and 512GB of SSD storage. So this mini laptop here is in charge of all the clips that you see on Twitter, so like gameplay clips and mini exercise clips. It can render and edit really well with short clips, even at 4K. And at 4K, anything beyond 5 minutes now, it starts to struggle quite a bit. There's a lot of stuttering when you're trying to like see back what you just edited, and it takes a little while. But at 1080p, 1080p, oh my god, I can't speak. 1080p, sorry, it's been a long video. It can run that with no problem at all. So I do a lot of my editing on here on the go, and once again, I recommend this laptop. Is actually really powerful for how compact it is, and yeah, amazing job from Razer. So to anyone that's interested in my chair, I don't know, some of you guys are quite fanatic about a gaming chair. I don't really own a gaming chair. I own a Studio Herman Miller chair, and it's by far better than any gaming chair I've ever owned. I've owned two. Can't remember the type. I've owned a G Racer, I think that's what it's called, GX Racer or something, and I've owned one other one. I can't remember the name, but I've had gaming chairs before, and this by far blows all of them out of the water. The support, the back support, the comfort, the adjustability as well, it's so freaking good. And I don't notice, the key thing is that when I'm streaming and when I do long streams, I don't notice discomfort. In my last two gaming chairs, I noticed discomfort after like maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. And comfort for me when I'm sitting down is just so important. That way you guys don't see me like fidgeting so much on camera. And this thing I've owned it now for maybe 2 years, and I am still not gonna change it. It's so freaking comfortable. I recommend it if you got the finance to obviously get these, because these are not cheap at all. But anyway, like, you know, I'm trying to take care of my body, trying to take care of my back. I don't want to get up from my chair and feel like an old man. So yeah, highly recommend this if you've got the finance. What this last feature is, so this is where the hub is connected for my Philip Hue lights right here. So it connects directly into the router. And then my phone through the app picks up the router and connects it to the app to my phone. So I've got Philip Hue lights there behind the bed, and then the right over here as well, on the right side here. The cool thing is once you connect all things together, your the app will pick up the devices that are connected to the Wi-Fi in your room, and you can do this. And you can literally customize it to a gazillion. There's so many colors that you can choose from in this app. Like, you can go really, really funky with it. You can change each individual light as well to give a different color. So shout out to Philip for this device. This actually gives the room a bit of character, and it's a really cool thing that I've it's a really cool app and devices to have around the room. It really sets a good mood. Anyways, peeps, that's the end of the video. I hope you found it insightful. I hope you get a good idea of my workflow, so to speak. I hope I explained it as well as I could, and I hope you gained some information about, you know, how I work and the stuff that I do inside my setup, and, you know, with my laptop and stuff outside my setup as well. And I hope, most importantly, I hope this inspires you guys to, like, again, just hustle hard. If you've got a dream setup and a vision, freaking work hard to get it. And then I look forward to seeing you guys make a YouTube video one day. Once again, guys, like, thank you so much for watching. I do stream on Twitch. It's ITZ, so it's _ Donny Cartel on Twitch. You can find me as well on Instagram at Donny Cartel, and Twitter as well at Donny Cartel. And yeah, and just come by, say hi, and we can chat about either my setup, Destiny, because that's kind of the game that I play right now. But anyway, guys, catch you guys in the next video, and stay healthy.